What's up, everybody? Like, I know I haven't been updating. I haven't been uploading videos for quite some time because I was busy updating my deck list. There's a whole bunch of league and cups happening this week and next week. So for the entire past week, I was taking my time trying to figure out what to play. Did some deck testing, and also just going around local stores buying some cards I needed. So I haven't been making a whole bunch of video. I'll try to keep up the pace I promise you guys, which is like about 3 videos a week. Yeah. So I'll probably upload another one after this. Which is the deck list I used at the league challenge. Um, I ended up being the ninth of the league challenge, like one step away from top eight. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it because yeah, I'll talk about it in the next video. I'm okay with the result. I think I'm pretty satisfied based on what I'm playing. But for now we'll talk about Hop. Okay, Hop Station. Hop Station is a deck that how do I say that? It's a deck that I mean people have high expectation of this card when it first get released and when people see all the hops card. The idea is that there are two attack for the hop station. The first one is you do 30 to the active, 30 to the bench. Um, and there's the second Brave Slash attack, which does 240 with 3 metal and 1 colorless, and during next turn cannot use Brave Slash. Um, like combining the Brave Slash attack with some damage modifiers, which Hobbs Snorlax adds 30 to the active, 30 damage to the active. Hobbs Choice Band, um, 30 more damage, 1 colorless cost, and with Sour Stadium, which add another 30 to the damage, which with all these damage modifiers, in theory, Hop Station Brave Slash attack you could attack with 3 metal because the Hop's Choice Band would take away the cost of the colorless, and you're doing 330 damage, which one shots nearly everything. I think except like comparatively speaking, except Mammal Swine, one shotting everything else. Um, but it came out like that all of the competitive hops that nowadays are not really using the Brave Slash because the best way to charge up a Brave Slash would be through Caledon or Matan, but Matan is so inconsistent. Um, like if you've played some of the Dialga Matan deck in Temple Force meta, you will realize that Matan isn't very uh, consistent. Sometimes even if you build up 2 or 3 Metans, it might you just might with energy for all of them. Right? For a Caledon, like in theory, a Caledonization could work and should work, but what really happened is that first of all, it's probably a more clunky a Caledon deck. Like you're playing too many other pieces. For example, you're playing all the hops endgame, right? Um, which isn't really that helpful for the Caledon deck because uh, Caledon have some other ways to build up the damage for some other damage modifiers, namely the poison engine, and they can also use the what is that called? Hops double or something. Uh, let me see. Right? Yeah, the Hops double to aggressively gust up some of the true fighter liability on the bench. So I don't think Zacian really add a lot of value to the Hops, to the Caledon deck. But at the same time, it makes it very clunky. Second of all, is the Caledon deck has has always have a consistency problem because it doesn't have a draw engine built into it. And if you put in more Pokemon, saying Zacian or the Hops engine, will requiring more search or more draw and more like more draw cards to build up Zacian consistently, like every single turn, and that is not very possible for the Caledon deck when it is lacking of a draw engine, and also like sometimes you just run out of space, run out of your bench space, right? So at the end of the day, the Hop Station deck is just gonna use the Insta Strike, and um, also like the second attacker is the Hops Cramorant, which is super powerful because you're doing 120 with only one energy. If you pair it up with the Choice Band, you're doing the 120 damage for free, and if you added up all the modifiers, um, you are doing 210, which one shots a lot of the two fighters. And to close out the game, we have the Ursaluna as our heavy hitter. When we give up 4 prizes, it's just basically a one energy cost 240 attack, right? So our idea will always be to attack with station at the early game, and in the middle stage, we are trying to use Cramorant once, hopefully twice, and to close out the game, we're using the Ursaluna, or we can also use Hop Snorlax. This is also a heavy hitter doing 230 damage with 2 energy if we have the choice band, right? And we have a Tastic Gary to draw us supporters we needed because we would need to use a lot of supporters like Arvin, Iono, Research. We need to have those supporters to keep the deck running. And the Monkey Dolly is just here for the spread attack. If we're facing a mirror match, or if we're up against Dragapult, which is huge in this meta, right? And also for the energy, we're just running Jet and Dark, because we don't have metal energy, and simply because we cannot charge up the Zacian. Like our engine right now does not charge up the Zacian. Um, I'm telling you this. Like even if you put in some metal energy, won't matter because yeah, there's no way you just charge up. You just hand attach 3 times for a Brave Slash attack. It's not happening. So we are just gonna use the Dark Energy and Jet Energy for Monkey Dory and for our switches. And we're just basically maximizing the stadium, Hobbs engine, and Arvin. And we're playing one of the devolution for some of the evolution decks, namely all the stage 2 decks, because if we just spread a whole bunch of damage, we can close out the game even by just TM Devo or just wipe the board, right? So we're gonna go into our gameplay. After playing some game of this deck, I feel like this deck is super aggressive in the early few turns, like in the early game. But if you don't dominate the board, or if you let your opponent set up, then this deck isn't that good in the middle or late games. So it's a win fast deck. So it's kind of if you don't win in your first 2 turns, you basically just lost. And we'll always go second because we want to be as aggressive as possible, swinging with our instant strike attack as early as possible to try to dominate the board. So yeah. Actually, I had this deck on my radar when I was doing my deck testing. It's pretty unfortunate. I have a Snorlax up in the front. I had this on my radar. I didn't choose this deck simply because the reason I told you all, like this deck was not very powerful in the middle and late games. So yeah. I think we're up against something poison, yes. Well, we're up against some poison decks. I don't know what exactly they're playing. It might be a poison Caladon. It also could be Roaring Moon. It also could be I see people playing the Okie Dokie EX and poison, even poison Raging Bolt, which I don't really know why. I get the poison Caladon because poison is a damage modifier. Oh, it's Caladon. Okay, that make more sense. Also, I get the Roaring Moon thing because it's just there as the other way to take out the one fighters. I really don't understand poison Raging Bolt because Raging Bolt are doing like enormous amount of damage. Raging Bolt one shots everything. Then why would you need a poison engine? And also like you're already playing Teal Master Weapon, Raging Bolt, and probably the Noctowl engine is clunky enough. Why more? I don't get it. Think we put down Monkey Dolly. I'll just yeah. I'll do Zacian Gram. Uh Monkey Dolly. Slam down the postwork, the stadium. I have to find the Latias. It's in there. It's not, which is unfortunate. So what am I getting? Super bad. In this case, I might just. I don't want to get the fast. Might just get the Cram. Might just get another Cramorant. So now I'm really hoping for a switch. I play one switch. Oh gosh, I didn't have it. So bad. Yeah, I have to pass. I can. Yeah. Let me see. I can put down the Tassigary and I'll pass. We worked our turn one attack, which is very unfortunate for us. Because this deck do need the turn one attack. If you don't get the turn one attack, most of the time you're just losing. Yeah, they put down another Caladon. Also, like my other hope is that their deck also breaks. Because Caladon breaks a lot, but I don't think it's happening this time. I think that's winning so bad. Also, like I don't get it why. Yeah, I don't know why they put it down here. Let me see. Did they? Did it? Why would they put a ancient staff capsule on this squawk ability? Small. I don't know. I really forgot. Like if they find I think you should never put a ancient booster capsule on squawk ability, right? Because it makes no sense. You just yeah, it's not happening. It's yeah, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. Okay. Okay, I can go ahead and do this. I could go for an Iron here, Snorlax here. I will Iron for the Choice Band, and I will Iron for a Counter Catcher. Yes, Choice Band and Counter Catcher should be correct. I'm putting the Choice Band in here. I'm gonna jet up my Zacian. I will Counter Catcher. What do I get? I guess if I do it like this, they theoretically speaking shouldn't be able to knock me out, right? So I will do this. Okay. Let's just see penny. Oh, attach card to hand. Next turn, see where I could just penny do the thing again. It's not good for us. This board is not looking good for us. Also, like our Caledon's it's very tanky, so like I really don't have a good way to one shot our Caledon. Uh, so that's what I'm also not happy about. If they just keep it like this, I don't think so because they're gonna swing with our Caledon anyway, right? Uh, I think if I could go boss up Ladius, boss up Squawk ability, and try to close the game out with the Patrons. That should be fine. It's a chance for me to win because I'm only doing 220. I'm only doing 220. Yes, I'm doing 220. Right, I'm correct. I think I'll get rid of a Troy hops back because I don't need it anymore. Uh, yes. Mm-hmm. I could either uh I mean I could penny up my Zacian, put it back down, and jet it up again. No, okay. I think I can do this. Let's see this back. I will Adrena Brain uh to uh to the Petrolant, penny up my Zacian. I will put up the Monkey Dory. This one down Hop's Choice Band. I will hard retreat by Monkey Dory. And I will take out the Petron on the bench. I'll take out the Petron on the bench. Yeah, I'll take it out. Yes. I mean, in theory, I could also put 30 damage on the Arcalon, but I think it's fine, right? I mean, if I do it twice, I could knock out Arcalon, but that's not what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for like my gameplay, like my price map. I told you all like earlier, like my price map would be take out the Petron and boss up Squawk, boss up Ladius to win. So I think this doesn't really matter. Okay. Yeah. Yes. 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 Boss up this monkey away and monkey away damage to this one, and I will just I'll put the rescue board in here so that I can free retreat that, and I will just insta strike. Put damage on. Yeah, I'll put damage on Caledon. I think I'll just put damage on Caledon. Oh gosh, I don't one shot. Wait, why? One, two. Yeah. My bad, my bad. I'm not one shotting on Caledon, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, I'm not one shotting. Yes. Throw this away. Okay. Yeah, I'm not one shotting. I miscalculated. But it's okay. We can work things out. We can work things out. Because right now, because we put some damage on the Arcalodon, I mean, in theory, I could just all in Oven for... I'll get the choice band. I'll get a secret box. I can get a secret box. Yes. Well, I don't think I'm using it right now. No. I don't think I'm using the secret box right now. I'm just saving it for the next turn. Because right now I'm pretty satisfied with the board because it's all one prizes means that they have to. No, I'm just gonna use Oven, Switch, Choice Band, Stadium. Putting this one in here. I'm pretty okay with my board because wait, I should get a boss, but yeah, it's fine. I think we'll just win anyway. I think so. I should get a boss. I bet. Because they have to take a one price turn this they have to take a one price KO. Yeah. I should be getting a boss. That's pretty bad. I misplay. So I was thinking about if I should. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but I forget. Should be getting a boss's water. Oh yeah. Also, I don't get Kremlin next turn, right? Yeah, I misplay so much. I don't get a Krem next turn. That was super bad. Yeah, not getting Krem next turn. So I have to go for Zacian. I have to go for Zacian. I have to hope that they don't one-shot Zacian. So bad. Yeah. Because I thought they were at two fighter. For some reason I was thinking that I get another turn of grab, which I'm wrong. So I basically would need let's see. If I get a boss, how do I find my Ursaluna? Supply. How do I find my Ursaluna? Guess I just don't. This is okay to take the price. I'm running out of counter catcher and I cannot use it because yeah. I'm just getting a nest ball. The nest ball for an Ursaluna. Yes. And I will attract customers. IOL for next turn. I will retreat this one. I will swing for 240. And if they don't win this turn, if they don't have all the damage modifiers, then I have a chance. Yeah, I forgot to take a prize in the early game, so I was thinking they only knocked out the Zacian. I forgot to take out one of my Snorlax. Wait, do they have the poison thing? They will need to have uh Binding Mochi, Ancient Booster Capsule, and the Boot Bonnet, which they lost They lost both of the Blue Bonnet, and they lost one of the Ancient Booster Caps. I don't think they will have. I don't think they will have. Wait. Okay. Oh, this is bad. This means I will need to find something. I need to find something. I will promote the Ursa Luna. I will put down this one. Should I try the Devo play? No, right? Yes, I will Iono. Okay, good. I will swing with Blood Moon. Hope that they don't find anything. Yes, hope that they don't find anything. They don't have a 2-card hand. If they find a boss, they basically need a boss to win. If they don't find a boss, they lose. Because I didn't take a price, yes. Yeah, that's a play. Because if I find the Arvin, it's very good for me because actually in theory, no, putting a lattice in place doesn't save me. Doesn't save me, yes. Because like in theory, I need to find a way to move my Ursa Luna next turn so that yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll just have to I just have to I don't know and pray because but in the end like because I still have I only used one jet energy. I used two jet energies, so I still have two more jet energies. I still have a switch, and I still have I think two Arvens. Yeah, there's 5 card in the deck that could save me. And I'm seeing 3 cards, so it's in theory okay. Oh, start is Latias, which is a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is I'm getting free retreat. Gosh, Roaring Moon. Yeah, like that's what I'm gonna talk about in the next video. I did make a Roaring Moon list to my league to my league challenges, and I went 4-2. I think this deck right now is pretty good. I'm building a poison engine into it. Um, I mean, be honest, it's not the greatest deck ever. You could, yeah, it's not the greatest deck ever. Like the consistency of a Roaring Moon deck definitely is not as good as the pre-rotation version, but I think it's still pretty okay. The 2 game I lost was against the Terror Box and against the Dragapult. Against the Dragapult, I just break so hard. Like it's my last round, and yeah, I'm at 4-1. My opponent's 4-1. Um, we were at the we were at yeah, like my first game was just break that game I break so hard I basically cannot play the game. The other one was due to like bad pricing. I was against the Terror Box, and I priced my Patron EX, which is unfortunate. But yeah, all in all, I think this deck is pretty okay. I'll make a video talking about it in more depth. Okay. Zacian, Snorlax, uh, Arven for this one, choice band. Yeah, Hops, choice band. I don't think this deck is ever playing a lot of Iono, and they get rid of probably the only Iono, so I'm just gonna save my hand for right now. I'm gonna Insta Strike, put 30 on where? Let me see. Can I Yeah, probably put a 30 on the Roy Moon EX. Because right now they would either need the poison engine or they would need to do Fending Gouge. Which I'm okay if they're gonna do Zeta Fending Gouge, I'm okay with it because they knock themselves out. What I'm not okay is if they find the Brute Bonnet and do Calamity Storm. That would be something that's pretty devastating. If they find it, do they have the energy and the third booster capsule? No way to find it, right? Yeah, no way to find it. No way. Yeah. Some of you might know, like I'm a huge Rolling Moon fan, so I play a lot of Rolling Moon. Um, and I think Rolling Moon in this meta is legit. Like I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. Like people are just not respecting Rolling Moon. Because people think the Turbo Moon isn't that relevant. So yes. Okay, I have another stadium. Should I just boss up the thing and do my attack? I guess so, right? Yeah. I guess I'll just boss up you and it's 170, so it gets one shot anyway. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of the abilities to poison me because I like my Zacian would die anyway. I mean, in theory, I'm looking for the 2/2 price, but yeah, the poison is just so bad. I have to take it out. Uh, yeah, I think people are sleeping on Warring Moon. I think I think it has potential, especially like in the next meta. Like there's gonna be sweep lighters when the Z and Z2A hits, right? When the ZA hits. So so if there's a chance for some sweep lighters happening, Roaring Moon's Frenzy Gouging attack is still probably the most devastating one um in the entire game. So now let me see. I'm winning. I need to swing for 3 times. So I'll try not to put in a second two biter. I was just say. Wait, they're getting interesting. They're not getting a boss. If I were them, I'll just get a boss for next turn. Calamity Storm, fine. Calamity Storm is okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a useless card. Yeah, I'll just put out fast for some more stuff going. Uh, I'll get rid of Iono, you, and you. I say, no, also less. Oh yeah, yeah, I cannot get rid of fun. That's fine. The same. Yes, I don't need a monkey though in this entire game. Okay, then I am getting Hops back, Choice Band, and my supporter will be Penny. Yes. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find Cramorant, Snorlax, or Cramorant. I'm just gonna do two Cram. Choice Band, Choice Band. put one down here and see. Do 180. I could take out their feds. I think I'm okay for taking out their fed and deputy. I'm okay to take down their fed and deputy. Mm-hmm. Try to find something else. Not at this moment, right? Now I'll take out the feds and if they have something too, then it's too bad, right? If they return KO my Latias for my feds, then I'll try to do the Ursaluna attack. I'll try to do the Ursaluna attack. Then if I do Ursaluna, yeah, if they have a boss in hand, then it's pretty bad. If they don't, I'm okay. Because I can only boss or Iona. I mean, in theory, I could go for the Iono boss, right? I could go for Iono and try. Hope I get a counter catcher, so I do the same thing. But I wanna take out their feds for sure. Like that's something I wanna do for sure. I don't wanna give them more draw engines, like more draw powers in the rest of the game. Because Rolling Moon by itself lacks draw powers. So like it will have some problem if it faces a late game if it faces a late game I'll say the late game Iona. So now is probably the time to do now is probably the time to do Iona, right? And I'll just get Ursaluna. I'll take back one of the metal energy. Not metal, sorry, dark energy that we thrown away. Uh, and I'm down to just Ionos. I'm down to 3. Okay, very good. I will flip the script. Okay, even better. I will this one. Yes, this one shots the Rolling Moon. Okay, now they don't have a 3 card hand, and I'm at 1+, and they wasted their only Iona, which I don't think this deck could play 2. I've never seen a Rolling Moon deck post rotation playing more than 1 hand disruption card. I mean, my list don't even play a single hand disruption because you just don't have the support of a turn to do hand disruptions in post rotation. And now they need to find something. Now they would definitely need to find something to one hit KO me. And they cannot have it. Like right now the problem with Rolling Moon is that if you go for Zeta, you have no gust. You have no gust option. Because the Poison Rolling Moon needs Secret Box's ace back so much so that they don't have another turn. They don't have another supportable turn for the other side. For the other side. So yeah, we just win. Right? Like going against Rolling Moon is similar as going against Raging Bolt. Is that you try to use Cramorant as much as possible to trade it 1 price for 2. I guess the best chance to win is when they were at 4 price and then I am at 3. They have a very large hand and I decide to boss up their feds and KO it. And if by that turn they have a boss in hand, and they could just boss up the feds or they could boss up my feds or boss up my Latias and knock it out with the Calamity Storm, then I will have trouble. That'll be in trouble, right? Yeah, that'll probably be in trouble, but not exactly because I could return KO with Blood Moon, and they have a Void Moon with 260 HP. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's like by the time if they have a gust option, they have a better chance to win, but they don't, so I just take the win. Uh, yeah, like why now? There's so many poison decks that yeah, it's just poison. There's too many poison decks in this meta, so I don't know. Like I think right now, if your starting Pokemon is less than 80 HP, you should just try to put down at least two. But like my deck isn't. Like I'm having, as you can see, I'm having 110 HP. So the maximum for the poison damage is 110. So I'm pretty safe. Okay. I've got Zacian. I've got Snorlax. I've got Cram. Uh, I mean, I need to. Yeah, I will need to. I will need to find something anyway. So a chance of worth my KO. Yeah, I did it. Very cool. But I also didn't do a lot of damage. It's not something not really good, and I don't have a supportive return. The next one. Uh, what where do I put? Yeah, I'll just try to put damage on the Zoro because I would need 5 turns to try to done many times if it gets fully set up, but so I don't have the option. I'm doing 90, which isn't really the. I would need something. I would need something to find the stadium and also like I'll probably need to bomb the stadium to yeah, I need to bomb the Ents castle. It's very annoying. This card is very annoying. Wait, they just throw away all of their reversal energy. I think they play a maximum of 2 reversal energy, right? So they just basically bomb their not bomb, but like they just roll away all of their reversal energy. It's really the Manhattan should be really good against the Hop Station because they are doing 180 damage to the active and 90 to the bench, which could be devastating. Which could be devastating for us. Wait. Oh, they don't want to poison themselves. Okay, see the play here. 290. Okay. I'm just trying to slowly build up damage in here. Okay, fine. So cool. Here, yeah, another choice. I will have to put some damage on the Petrant. They could take a 3 price turn, which is not something I want to see. I don't know. Yeah. Wait, no, they cannot. They can only take a 2 price turn or 1 price turn, depending on how to play this game. Or ends PP up. One more energy. Yeah, I guess I only get cram rent once, right? There's no way they give me 2 cram in this situation. Yeah, depending on what they do. Like they could try to use the power rage for the Reshiram to try to do a one-shotization. Then I would do a cram. I'll just do cram against them. And if they do the dominance attack, to do the flame body cannon again, I guess yeah I'll just keep swinging with my Zacian. Oh wait, it's pretty smart move I say. This move is very smart because they're not taking a prize. so I cannot do anything against it. I'm still gonna play play you and trying to get the voice band. I don't want to play anything down here, so I will just insta strike again and put more damage on the Patron. The problem now is that both of them are at 4 price. It's not very ideal. I mean, I could win this game by just keep using Zacian and just not establish any cram. Is that possible? Is that even possible? I should probably go for something. Go for at least a Monkey Dory last turn so I can move some damage. Yeah, I should probably do that. Ends PB up. Stab the attack. Or the IO no. Yeah, I should establish a Monkey Dory, yes. Because if I can move some damage, but that would require me to get rid of a whole bunch of cards. I'm getting rid of 4 cards in my hand, which I don't really want to do. Okay. Trade. Okay. They're doing another Dominican. What they're knocking out. Let me see. Wait, they're doing this again? Okay. Wait, they are taking out these two? Okay. That's weird. I don't want to get the Ursaluna in play right now. Should I get back the Snorlax? Probably. I should get back the Snorlax. Should I try to play a Devo sometimes? Or do I just not? Do I just I cannot play a Devo. I don't have a turn for the Devo. So I will get a Monkey Dory here. I'm just gonna Iono them down to 3. I'm gonna counter catcher up something. Yeah. So bad. With the switch, it's very bad. And I moved the wrong damage. So bad for me. Yeah, I moved the wrong damage, I moved the damage to the right place. Do I have a chance? Hard, still very hard. Because they're leading too much. They're too much ahead. I need to yeah, I just lost. Like I misplayed a little bit in this game, but I think yeah, I think they cannot take a 2 price turn. I mean I could move some damage to their Pokemon. $240 HP, I cannot knock out a 240 Pokemon. No way I one-shot a 240 HP Pokemon. I think we just lose, but try a little. You could at least try. I mean, I need to take out this, and take out this. Okay, I am getting a monkey dory. I think that's something that I have to do is to get the second monkey dory. Find another energy here. I would at least need to move damage around to knock out this one. At least needs to knock out this one. I'm taking 2 prizes. Setting up this. I will need to Iono them down to 1. Hops back. You here. I have a way to win. I have a way to win, I think. Retreat. Should I retreat? Yes. I cannot hit this one. I cannot hit the Zorok. So so how should I do this? Do I just hit this one? Yes, I guess I'll just hit this one. It's 240, which is enough for me to KO. Take another prize. They're doing a maximum of 210 damage. I am doing 120. 120 is not enough. So what I would do is I'll counter catch up the Manhattan and move damage to yeah, if they don't win this time I win. Yeah. Because I can just move damage from they have a monkey dory. Then that's a different story. That's a different story. The team Devo. Devo doesn't do anything. Then I need something else. Bad. If they find the dark energy, I might lose. But if they don't, I win. Because what I can do is I can move the 30 damage from Snorlax to the Darmanitan and knock out the Patch. Now I would need another dark energy. Oh no, they just wait. No, they didn't win. They didn't win. I'm still alive. Okay. I need something. Let me see. Is there anything that could win me the game? Tassigary. Tassigary doesn't, right? This one needs 1 energy to go. Wait, I just win, right? I just win. Because I can counter catch up. You? Yes. Yes. I just win. Yeah. They need to move damage off the patron. No, I think they just lose anyway. Yeah. Huge comeback, huge comeback. This one point in the game, I even consider just I even consider just concede because I moved the damage to the wrong Zoro EX. But even that, even if we misplayed a little bit in the middle of the game, we still managed to win this one with a huge comeback. Yeah, like that's a half station deck. Um, for today's video. Zacian right now becomes a spread attacker. I won't say it's the best spread attacker of all time. Like comparing that to Dragon Ball, probably still Dragon Ball is a better spread attacker, and also like Dragon Ball's doing more base damage, just spend more damage counters. But this definitely a good side of Zacian deck is like it's super aggressive and fast because for Dragon Ball decks you need at least 2 turns before you can start attack, right? 1 or 2 turns. If you go second and you have the turn 1 evil, you can probably start attacking turn 2 going second. But like most of the time you're attacking like turn 3 or something like that. Depending on which build you are playing. So So keep that in mind is that the Zacian is way more aggressive than Dragon Ball as a spread attacker. Also, like it has more one price options, saying the Tremorant, right? So Zacian in theory is not that bad against wall decks, like Melodics, Cornerstone, stuff like that. So yeah. Mm, yeah. So of course, Zacian has its advantage, but it also has its drawbacks. So one of the main drawbacks is that if you're not as aggressive as possible in your first few turns, like if you don't try to dominate the board in early games, um, Zacian will face a problem of lacking damage in the middle and late games because this deck simply cannot handle any 300 plus HP Pokemons. Yeah, the maximum damage this deck is doing is the Blood Moon Ursaluna's attack, which only does like 240, so that's the maximum. If you combine that with several Monkey Doll, you're doing like something like 270, 300 max. So for anything that's above that, this deck is bad at dealing with. Also like a lot of decks can just one shot a Zacian when they are fully set up. So that's another drawback for this deck. But overall speaking, this deck is okay. Like I wouldn't say it is the best um, new decks because comparatively speaking, I think this deck is somewhere like tier 2, tier 3, something like that. But yeah, if you want to try out Zacian, if you want to try out the entire Hop engine, just go for it. There's another build, combining the Zacian with Iron Valiant and a whole bunch of like switch and just switch options. That's also okay. Like that's more aggressive in the early game, but you for sure like if you just don't win the first 2 turns, you basically just lose, right? Because you have too many two-player liabilities, you're doing too little damage. So I'm just not gonna talk about that build for right now. I'll probably make a video talk about it sometimes later, but not in the near future because there's a lot to cover. Like I'm probably making another video talk about Roaring Moon after this one, and I'll have to talk about Terror Box, a lot of other stuff, right? I also have a Terror Box build. I'm trying to test it out right now. Because it's gonna be more like locals and leagues coming up uh in the next few weeks. So I'll probably build more decks and try them out in different tournaments. So I'll probably just do a video on those decks I bring to my locals, bring to my leagues, and tell you all what happened and how I think about this deck. Okay, so that's all for the Hops deck. Um, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.